My skin's drier than a Popeye's biscuit. Good morning. I'm Celine. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing another first impression. Unfortunately, it's not really a first impression simply because I tried to film yesterday and everything was just falling apart. My skin was cracking. So the foundation that I want to go over today, I had already applied it yesterday, but for some reason my allergies were really bad. So my eyes were really itchy, they were swollen. I think I actually had an allergic reaction to Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. It was my first time using it and I wanted to do it for this eyeshadow look that I have on today. So I'm not really sure what happened, but I do want to continue filming. So it's not going to be a first impression. It's basically just a review. So the foundation that I'm going to be talking about today is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This is the shade Buff. Since I tried to film yesterday, I already know this is not my shade. It's actually lighter and pinkish than what my skin tone is. But if you look at it, this is the little glass that it comes in. It seems darker than me. That's how come I grabbed it. But it just so happened that I went to go buy eye drops, allergy eye drops yesterday, and I grabbed a different shade since I already knew this one was not my shade. This is the shade, let me see. This actually looks lighter. I'm not really sure. Oh, this is the shade Sand. But so this is the original shade that I got. It's Buff and it's too white and it's too pink for me. But this is the next shade up and it's called Sand. If you go, I actually got these from CVS. If you go and see the basically like the shade colors that they have, what the paper shows is not what it looks like in the bottle. I'm not really sure if it's because the material that it's made out of. But anyways, we're going to see if this new shade Sand matches me better. I already can tell you right now, it stinks. It smells like baby powder and roses put together. And my allergies are so bad. My skin is so sensitive that I can't really do a lot of strong smells. But I'm gonna suffer for you guys. It smells like, you know, when you're a little kid and you went to church with your parents and your mom made you sit next to the older lady that had some stinky perfume. That's what this smells like. So just brace yourself if you do want to get it. So let me just go over the foundation and what it is. This is actually $6. If you're not much of a big spender, like you don't want to spend too much on foundation or makeup, that's really not your thing, you can find this at a drugstore. This is an oil-free medium to full coverage foundation. Achieves a flawless even satin matte base. Also, I'm not a matte person simply because my skin is already dry. I've been having a lot of trouble with my skin lately. This is like peeling over here, and then so is like the sides of my nose. So it says the creamy blendable formula melts into the skin for a flawless looking complexion all day long. So we'll see how true that is. Since usually I do these kinds of videos and I go out afterwards somewhere like to the movies or something, and then I usually come back the next day and kind of wrap up what I think. So since I can't do that now because there's a stay-at-home order now because of this whole crazy corona thing, I'm just gonna do the review on the e.l.f. products, and then I'm also gonna wear some other products that are new to me. They might not be new to you, so that's how we're gonna do it today. So this, what I have on my eyes right now is the Icy Fantasy 351 palette from Morphe. I wanted to do like an Easter spring look. You can't really see it on camera, but I did some purple, some blue, some like pastel purple, some pink glitter in the corners. So I have this purple here, and the names, it's Into the Blue, Dreamer, Spellbinding, and then Rosy Haze. I'm not much of a pastel person, but these are really pigmented and they're so pretty and so cute. And I mean, Easter's tomorrow, so why not? This is my first time using this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face because again, it's been so dry. And I'm actually gonna throw this away or give it away if anybody wants it. I really do think I had an allergic reaction to the eye primer. So I didn't use it today again, of course. And I'm gonna do a moisturizing primer today. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Puff Puff primer. And I've used this primer before and I really like it. I'm using the e.l.f. foundation today already. So I hope all you guys are staying safe and most importantly are staying indoors. You know, so we can get over this pandemic a little bit less crazy and hectic. And I hope that you're staying busy or staying occupied so you don't, you know, want to go outside. I actually ordered another reason why I kind of wanted to do this eyeshadow look is because I ordered some shoes recently and they have pastel colors and I thought they were so cute. I'm gonna go over my moisturizer here with this e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil. I actually got this as a sample and I don't use it every day. All right, so I'm moisturized and I have this little headband thingy to kind of just keep my hair out of my face. Also, check out my shirt. I actually got this shirt from, first of all, it says kinda classy, kinda hood. And anyone who knows me, I feel like that's pretty accurate. I actually got this shirt from Shein. If you've never shopped there, it's just a clothing store. It's mostly online, but they do have pop-up shops. I ordered a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but I ordered quite a few items before this whole lockdown, and I've just been wearing what I got around the house because, you know, we can't go anywhere. All right, so I already know that buff is not my color, so let's go ahead and start with Sand, which is a little bit darker than the original one that I had. Actually, I'm gonna try and do it with a brush. Oh, this one doesn't smell. Did I grab a different one? Flawless Finish Foundation. It just smells like, I don't know. It doesn't really smell like much, but the one that I tried to film yesterday, oh my gosh, I couldn't get over the smell. It was so stinky. But let's see. Okay, it seems like it matches a little more, but. Oh, it kind of smells like sunscreen. So one of the ways I've been kind of keeping busy during this whole quarantine, well, I'm still going to work for, you know, most of you that don't know, okay, no, yeah, it stinks. Ugh. I work at a clinic, so I'm still going to work. We're still, you know, able to go in. Of course, we're only doing emergencies now. But one of the ways I've been kind of just keeping myself busy is like organizing. I recently bought a bookshelf at Target to kind of just organize more of my makeup and stuff because I'm running out of room. And what else have I been doing? I've been running a lot, well, not a lot, but mostly in the mornings with my dog, and then my boyfriend comes too. It stinks. Smells like roses and baby powder and SPF all rolled in. Okay, so even though I'm not going anywhere today, of course, I did just eat. Actually had some crawfish. That's how come like my lips are red, because it was kind of spicy. And then my nose is also red because I was like blowing my nose because it was spicy. I'm kind of just gonna go over the foundation again and reapply it. I do like it that it's a medium coverage. However, this is still really not my shade. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but in person, it still looks kind of pinkish to me. So I'm gonna see if I can build it up a little bit more, and then if I can warm it down a little bit more. Because it does say buildable, but so I do wanna see if it is buildable. Go all the way down. So even though it's still kind of pinkish, it's not as white as the shade that's a little bit, that's just like the level right below it. Oh, it is buildable. It looks good. It doesn't look caked on. The only thing is that this one says, this is the one that I tried to use yesterday. This one says light with peachy undertones, and there's a sticker and whatnot. And then this one doesn't have anything. So I'm kind of wondering what undertones this has. It's more so of like a yellowish, I feel like. But this is the lighter one, and then this is the shade right below it, or yeah, I guess like darker down. There's 40 shades that you can choose out of. I just looked online. That's a pretty wide range as far as the color options. I guess because I got mine at CVS, there was like, I think like 4 shades I can choose out of. Okay, so there is buff, there's sand, and then right after sand, there's nude. And so I think maybe that'll be more of my shade. I don't know if you can tell that it is a little bit lighter than my neck. We're gonna try and darken it down. So another product that I wanted to use is a bronzer that I have. So it's not really new to me. I've actually tried the Hoola Benefit bronzer before. I've tried the Quickie Stick one time only though. So I'm gonna use it now. I do have the Hoola powder, which I like, but my favorite was the one that came like in the little droplets, like the dewy, I think it was called the Hoola Dew or something like that. I can't find it anymore. I'm not really sure if they stopped making it, which, you know, I hate it when they discontinue stuff that I really like, or they try to like change the formula. I'm just like, that's unnecessary. But I'm gonna try the Quickie Stick just to kind of darken down the shade of the foundation. But so far, as far as like the quality, I do like it. It is medium coverage, and I do feel like it gets like my troubled red spots. All right, so this Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, the only thing that I don't like about it is that it only comes in this one shade, which to me personally, I wanted it to be a little bit lighter, but that's okay. I can still work with this. But it is a lot of product. And this is $28. $28 is a lot to pay for a bronzer. At least that's what I feel like. I mean, you're getting a lot of product and you don't need a lot anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on. And I'm gonna get my jawline. And I'm just gonna go over that with a wet sponge. So let's. So to pass the time, I've also been watching a lot of TV, or actually a lot of YouTube too. So if you guys have any favorite YouTube channels, go ahead and put them on my comments so I can check them out, since, you know, that's my life now. So let's get the jawline. Let's get my double chin, triple chin from all the snacking I've been doing. I say I have this double chin because I've been snacking. In reality, I've been having this double chin situation since before quarantine, so I really don't have any excuses. I have been trying to work out more now that I can't go to the gym. I try to wake up early in the morning, you know, do a little exercise here in this little patio. I was able to order some equipment. However, of course, like everybody wants to work out at home now. So I went to Target and there's no equipment, there's no weights. I bought some 6-pound weights, which are like fine, I guess. I guess the job done. But I also ordered some bands that should be coming in soon. So I think I kind of darkened it down. All right, so one thing that I did notice is that it is beginning to crack underneath my eye. So I'm gonna put some concealer on. Kind of feels sticky. Okay, anyways, this is a new product to me. I tried it yesterday during trying to film this video, and like I said, everything was falling apart, so I didn't really have it on for a long time. So let me go ahead and put this on. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer. This is the shade Vanilla. I also got this from CVS, and it is less than $9. So let's go ahead and put some on. And the little brush is kind of large, and it is kind of curved, so it looks kind of like a foot. So let's go ahead and put some on. And it is really creamy. Oh my gosh, my dog is like at the door, dying for him to be let in. I did just put some eye drops in because my eyes were getting itchy again. Oh, my eyes are burning. Oh, okay. I kind of like it. It's really creamy. Hopefully it doesn't crease. I'm not really sure if it does crease, if that'll be because of the foundation or because of the concealer itself. We're gonna put some on the other side. One of my other things I do like about watching YouTube videos is looking at cover songs. Just because I'm always, not always, but most of the time I do listen to a lot of music when I'm in the shower, when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing my makeup. And I feel like sometimes the cover songs are better than the originals. So that's something else that I do look up on YouTube. All right, so I do like the way it went on. It was very easy to put on. I don't notice that much cracking. So on the website, it says 24 hours concealer. It's a matte finish. There's about 25 shades, or I think a little bit more. So there's a wide range there too, as far as like what you can choose and what shade you can try on. So it's not bad for less than $9. The only reason why I'm saying less than $9 is because it's like $8 and some change, but I think if you get it on another website, I think I saw it for like $7 or something like that. So let's see how well that sits. I also want to try a new powder today. It's the e.l.f. HD powder. I'm using a lot of e.l.f. products now that I'm slowing down and letting everything process. So this is the e.l.f. HD powder. I got the sheer color. The only reason why is because I really don't do a lot of banana shades. It makes me kind of just look a little bit darker than what I usually am. If I do a banana shade as far as powder, I'll try to do it usually over the summer. And even though it's hot in Houston, it's not really summertime, so I'm still kind of lighter. So this is cruelty-free, of course, high definition loose powder, creates a soft focus effect on the skin, helps mask fine lines and imperfections for a radiant looking complexion. Let's put this on. I'm not gonna like bake per se. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it on and see how well it sits. I'm not gonna let it sit too much. So, where's my sponge look? I do like the packaging simply because it has a knob you can turn. That way, like if you want to close it, it doesn't really like go everywhere. You can turn like this little knob that it has and seal it in, which is, let me close it first. So it has that little turning knob. So I'm just gonna, I already closed it. I'm just gonna get any of the extra that was already there and then just finish putting it on. I'm also going to be using an e.l.f. brush that I just recently got, maybe like 2 weeks ago. It's their Kabuki brush. I swear I didn't plan it to be like mostly e.l.f. products, but it just happened that I have a lot of new e.l.f. products. So let me go ahead and kind of just dust it off. Oh, it actually made the concealer worse. The powder actually made it worse. So now it's like, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like cracking a lot. Okay, so maybe I won't wear powder over the concealer whenever I do use it again. All right, so I'm gonna use this. It's not new to me, so I really don't want to consider it like a new product I'm gonna show, but it's the NYX Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. I can already tell you that I love it. I will be purchasing it again. It has like this brush here. I personally like it better more than like, let's say like this brush here. For the eyebrows, this is an eyebrow applicator. I found out that I do like this brush better. So let me just show you guys. My foundation, I don't really think you can see it on camera, but it still looks like pinkish. And then the tip for the actual shade, it's not like circular, it does have like this angled tip here. So I would recommend this brush or this eyebrow pencil if you just kind of want to just shade in your eyebrows lightly, not too heavy. Like if you don't really have a lot of eyebrow, I would suggest something like a dip brow to get like the finer hairs and kind of just create an eyebrow, but this is probably not best for that. I do need to get my eyebrows done as soon as this at-home thing is lifted. I've been grooming my own eyebrows lately and I'm terrified to mess them up because usually that's what happens whenever I mess with them. So I learned a long time ago not to touch them. But I've been kind of tweezing them to kind of just get by until I am able to get them done. I have not done my own eyebrows since like, I don't know, like junior year in high school, which was, I don't know, like 12 years ago. So now you all know how old I am. But anyways, all right, so there you go. So of course, NYX products aren't really that expensive. I'm not really sure how much I spent on it, but I got it at Target. If you want to check this out, I highly recommend it. I will absolutely get it again. All right, so my lashes are on. These are the Mist lashes in M317. There's not a lot of places that I've seen these at. I usually get mine at a beauty supply store here around the corner from where I live. Usually I try to get them a little bit more subtle in case I want to go somewhere, but since I'm not going anywhere, I put the little bit more dramatic ones on. They run about $4, $5, $6, $7. Very affordable, and I do reuse them. I only reuse them about 2 to 3 times though. My cup matches my eyeshadow, and I barely noticed. They're very affordable, and they have like a crazy amount of options you can choose out of. So go check those out. I did want to go ahead and put on a setting spray. A new one that I got is from Beauty Bakery. I don't have a lot of their products, but I did want to try out their setting spray. All right, so this is the Beauty Bakery setting spray. It's called Sweet Grace Baking Spray. I love how it looks like Pam, like the stuff that you spray when you're baking. So I actually got mine from the Morphe store, and I do think they kind of like are affiliated with each other, or they sell like their products. It was $18. It says hydrating formula to prevent makeup from cracking or flaking and instead promote long wear. Helps skin appear smoother and even, and it's lightweight. So it says shake well, apply after makeup, hold 8 to 10 inches away, and mist face in a circular motion 2 to 4 times. 4 times is a lot, but let's go ahead and try it. That's strong. It's sweet, but it also smells like alcohol. It smells like a bakery, like candy, like sweet, like pastry. I forgot to put blush on. Oh, okay, I'll do that when it sets. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix it. Oh, it's sticky. It got on my shirt. All right, so this is from Mellow Cosmetics. I had never heard from them before or heard like of their products, but they sent me a message on Instagram and tried like some of their products. So I ended up getting some, and this is just, it's called Pink. So let's try it out. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay. It's a soft shade. Usually I don't really like to wear a lot of blush because I feel like my face is already somewhat red or pink. So we'll go ahead and I chose like the softest color that they had as far as like what option. All right, so this is from LA Girl. It is matte based anti-feathering lip product, but this is what it looks like here. I got it from Target, and it's basically so like your lips won't crack whenever you have a lip product on. I think this is, I can't remember how much it was, but I'll look it up for you. All right, so it was like $5-ish. My first time using it, but I have noticed that it did work as far as like the Anastasia Beverly Hills and like the Kylie Cosmetics. These kind of just crack a lot, and I did notice it with the lip primer. It didn't crack as much. I'm just gonna put some on. All right, so this is the Kylie liquid lipstick. This is in Candy K. Like I said, I didn't notice that much cracking last time, but I tried it with an Anastasia one, so I want to try it with the Kylie one. All right, so let's wrap up the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. All right, so personally, I wouldn't wear it again. The smell that it has to it is just not for me. It was kind of hard to match my shade, which is, you know, nobody's problem but mine. Even if I were to find the right shade, I still wouldn't wear it simply because of the odor that it has. But it is medium to full coverage. I was able to build it up like it said. So that's the upside. I will be returning these because I'm not going to keep them. Okay, so that's just my opinion. But if you do like it, again, I have dry skin. I'm not a matte foundation or matte product person anyways. If you have oily skin, this is something that you would want to try out. It's just not for me. I did end up liking the e.l.f. HD powder. I wouldn't use it with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I actually like this one too. Even though it was a matte finish, it wasn't as dry as the e.l.f. foundation was. I am going to use it again. I want to see if maybe like it cracked under my eyes because of the concealer or because of the foundation. I'm just not really sure. So I have to use it again to kind of see if I do like it or if really I don't. So I'll put that off to the side and use it another day. The powder, again, I am going to use it just to see if I really do like it or if it just didn't mash up well with the foundation and the concealer. I do like the sheer of it. It did kind of like wipe me out a little bit more on top of that foundation, but I'll use it again with another foundation that is my color. So the Morphe Icy palette, I did end up liking it. The only thing is that some of the texture is a little bit chalky. There is a lot of fallout, and then it was creasing on the eyelids. I did have to like reapply it again several times, especially the blue, so it'd be a little bit more noticeable. I really like this. I am gonna keep it. The Beauty Bakery set of baking spray, I am gonna keep it. It is a little bit sweet as far as the odor that it has, but that's okay, I can get past it. It's not too sweet where it's like unbearable. And then this was $18. They do have it at the Morphe store. They do have it at Ulta that I've seen. And then they also have it online if you wanna check it out. Go get you this. It's a lifesaver. So a lot of my coworkers do ask me how to prevent your lipstick from cracking or making it seem like your lips are like chalky. This lip primer right here. There's the Kylie lipstick that I have on, and it doesn't feel dry, and it's like my lips are not like, they don't look chapped. So go get you this. The Mellow Cosmetic blush, I really like it. It's very soft. I didn't have to use a lot, so I am going to keep using it. I don't have a lot of blushes, but I just ordered some. But this seems to be like something that you would wear, something that I would wear like on a regular day out. Nothing too dramatic, just kind of toned down blush, which I really like. So I'm gonna keep using this one. The e.l.f. Kabuki brush, go get it. I got it at Target as well. I think it was like $6-7. It comes in handy. It's very lightweight. The eyebrow pencil, hands down my favorite one that I've used. It looks natural. Just my eyebrows look thick and full, and I don't like to have that effect where like they look slimy or like licked down. Be sure to like this video if you want to see more content like this. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Once in a Review Moon, and don't forget to share this video. Bye. See you guys next time.